It's Elias here. Today, I figured I'd do an old school video. I open up some Yugioh tins. So these are the 25th anniversary, the quarter century anniversary. I have no idea what's in these, and I have no idea what kind of packs or cards are to be on the lookout. But I saw these at Walmart, funny enough, that because most of the time Yu-Gi-Oh just doesn't exist at Walmart because it's just always gone. But I saw these and I picked up two of them and figured I'd do a video on them. So it looks like it has all of the ace monsters of all the protagonists, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, Cyber Dragon, Rainbow Dragon, Red Eyes, Exodia, Dark Machine. But yeah, I will go ahead and start opening these up. I was planning on doing a video on the Black Templars. That is still in the works. I will get around to doing it eventually. Either post it tomorrow night or Sunday night, or it'll be up next week. Yeah, this is a cool little thing I found at Lowe's. It's got this little magazine release, which is actually really cool. And so it's just a box cutter, which is cool. But go ahead and open this first one first. Oh, okay. So looks like these tins come with a Starlight rare version of whatever main or ace monster. So this is a, I can get it to kind of focus through the foil. It's kind of hard to see, but it's at number 39 Utopia. So that's actually really neat. Oh, okay. So looks like you'd have to open a bunch of these to get the specific card you may or may not have wanted. Each of the packs come with 3 mega packs that come with that are part of sets. I'll be honest, I don't really follow Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. The last time I tried getting into it, the deck I built, half the cards got banned in it, the next ban list, so I just kind of gave up. Go ahead and open this first pack. Just go ahead and leave the trash right there. Alright, so here we have Brilliant Rose, a 2-star light rock monster with, I don't know why it's not focusing. I'm using a web camera to record this because I don't actually have a regular camera. But that's a neat card. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and read its effect. Maybe. Okay, well, its effect is this card is always treated as a Gem Knight card. Okay, that's cool. I like Gem Knights. You can discard one Gem Knight or Melodious card. Special summon this card from your hand. Okay. You can only use this effect of Brilliant Rose once per turn. Then once per turn, you can send one gem knight or melodious monster from your action deck to the graveyard. And then, until the end phase, this card's name and type and attribute become the same as that original type name, type attribute of the monster sent to this grave. Okay, so yeah, for like actual gem knights, this seems like it'll be a good... excuse me. This sounds like it would be a good, I know gem knights like to send their fusions to the grave and then do shenanigans that way, but stars align the Milky Way. I believe this card relates to I forgot the name of it, but it's like a fortune telling flip ritual based deck. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but this card's effect is you can reveal one ritual monster from your hand, and then you can add one ritual monster from with the same level but a different name from your deck to your hand, and then you can banish this card from your graveyard, send one ritual spell from your hand to the graveyard. This effect becomes that card's effect. The ritual summons a monster when the card is activated, and you can only use each of these once per turn. Okay, so that's cool. So for like some ritual based decks, this will let you get your I don't know, Drytron comes to mind, but I don't know if that's still meta or if it's even good anymore. But there's a lot of ritual decks that have similar levels, but not with different names. So it looks like it could be kind of decent. Libromancer Displace, trap card. Lets you target a Libromancer monster you control and one monster your opponent controls. Return your monster to the hand, and if you do, take control of the opponent's monster. Okay. And then if your Libromancer monster was targeted, that was not a ritual monster. Okay, if your Libromancer monster you targeted was not a ritual monster, the monster you took control of returns to the hand during the end phase. You can only activate this once per turn. Okay. Baku the Beast Ninja. It's pretty nice. Therian Empress Alasia. Let's see, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Level 8 Earth Reptile. 2100 attack, 2500 defense. This webcam kind of sucks. But it's my own way of recording this kind of video, so that's what it is. It says you can only use the following effects of it once per turn. You can either target a Therian monster or one reptile monster in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, and then equip that monster to this card. And then you can discard one card, then target one Therian monster in your spell and trap zone, special summon it. A Therian monster equipped with this card gains 700 attack. Also, we can activate the second effect. Listed above, it lists as if it was Therian Empress Elysia. Okay, if I remember right, Therian was going to be played with EBC at some point once these cards were finally released. Because like some of the other cards let you basically dump all the EBC parts into the graveyard and like equip them, and lets you special summon Dragon Buster cannons. So these are actually kind of neat to look at finally. Fair Welcome Labyrinth. When a monster declares an attack while you control the fiend monster, target one card on the field, negate the attack, and if you do, destroy the targeted card. Then you can set one non-labyrinth normal trap from your hand or deck. Okay, that's kind of neat. Mitsu the Insect Ninja. Have a neat card. Silent Wolf Capullo. Libromancer Geek Boy. level 3 Wind Psychic that allows you to reveal a ritual monster in your hand to special summon it. And then if it's special summoned, you can add one Libromancer spell card from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it looks like these guys deal with ritual monsters, and it doesn't look like they're locked to Libromancer specifically, so for ritual decks, these seem actually pretty good. I'll leave that. Put that to the side, actually. Time Thief Power Reserve. Okay. So this is a continuous trap card that acts like a normal monster. A Psychic Dark level 4, 1900 attack, 2500 defense. Then you can special summon one machine Time Thief monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. If you control an Xyz monster that has both a spell and trap as material, you can banish this card from your graveyard, banish one card on the and then you can banish a card on the field. Okay, so that's cool. So it's like it's a way to make Time Thief an actual archetype instead of summon Redoer and do stuff with it. That's neat. For the secret rare, we have Runic Tip. It is a quick play spell that allows you to do one of two things. You can activate one of these effects, but skip your next battle phase after activation. You can add a runic card from your deck to your hand, except Runic Tip, then banish the top card of your opponent's deck, or special summon one runic monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone, and then you can only use it once per turn. Here we have, interesting, so it looks like they're doing one rare, one super, 2 ultras, and then 2 secret rares. This is Dynamorphia Rex term. It is a dinosaur fusion monster. It is a 2, 4, 6, 8, level 8. It requires a Dynamorphia fusion monster plus a Dynamorphia monster. Its effect is your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters it control that have attack greater than or equal to your life points. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects of Rex turn once per turn. Quick effect, you can pay half your life. The attack of all monsters your opponent controls become equal to your life until the end of the turn. And then if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon a level 6 or lower Dynamorphia card monster from your graveyard. Okay, that's a neat looking card. I've heard of Dynamorphias, but I don't actually know what they do, so that's actually pretty cool. We got an Amazon Swordmaster next. Scareclaw Decline. DDD Rebel King Leonidas. Haunted Zombies, actually. Trap card allows you to banish a zombie monster from either graveyard and special summon 2 haunted tokens. Zombie Dark, attack and defense 0, with the same level as the banished monster. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombie monsters into the deck, and if you do, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so let's use summon 2 tokens. This sounds like it'd be good in like a zombie world controlled kind of deck. You know, banish an opponent's monster that is high level and make two other zombies. Actually, keep that too. Save that for later. That's an old card. Yeah, here we go. Libromancer, Mystic Girl. Level 4, Light Ritual, Fairy Ritual. Its effect is you can ritual summon this card using a Libromancer card. If this card is ritual summoned using a monster on the field, your opponent cannot target ritual monsters you control with monster effects. If this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Until the end of this turn, change its attack to 0, also negate its effects. Okay, it's actually kind of cool. It's kind of neat. And we're at the beginning. Cool. So yeah, I don't know what's actually in these packs again. I know it's made up of different bigger name packs that have come out throughout the year, but again, I haven't really kept up with Yu-Gi-Oh much, so. Cool. Alright, first card is Digijamming. Psychic Rover. Also, I'm pretty much I'm just gonna read the cards that look interesting, just for the sake of time. Cross, Black Feather Whirlwind, Libromancer, Magic Girl. A lot of Black Queen cards in this pack. Branded, Regained. What is this? Continuous spell card. The effect of if a light or dark monster is banished, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters. Place that monster on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, draw one card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn, if your opponent normally special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can target one bestial monster in your graveyard to summon it. You can only activate this effect if branded regain once per chain. Okay. At least up to see branded, because I remember the time I started playing, this was actually pretty popular, or branded was pretty popular. Smile Potion. If your opponent controls a monster whose current attack is higher than its original attack, but you control no monsters, draw 2 cards. Okay, that's a very determinate draw power, but sure, why not? Overfusion. Okay, this is that's cool. It's got Rainbow Dragon and Neos on it. Quick play spell. Target one face-up monster on the field. Reveal one element of hero, Neospatian, or one level 10 monster from your hand, deck, or extra deck. And the targeted monster's name can be treated as the revealed monsters if used for a fusion material this turn. Okay, so that just allows you to set up stuff like probably Rainbow Neos, Storm Neos, like a bunch of the Neos fusions, and Rainbow Fielded 2, I think, Rainbow Dragon fusions, which is actually pretty neat. And then you can send the revealed monster to the graveyard if you have an elemental hero Neos on your field or in your graveyard. Otherwise, shuffle it back into its deck. If revealed from the hand, you shuffle it into the main deck. You can only activate one overfusion per turn. Okay, so this seems like it just lets you cheat out hero fusions. Sorry about that. I had to come back to it, but this sounds like you can cheat out, or it lets you get your elemental hero fusions out a little bit easier, or at least the Neos fusions out, which is neat. Put that there. Simorg, Bird of Perfection, interesting. I remember this used to be a pretty. This is an old, or it's related to an old card. That's cool. Looks cool though. Kashira Unicorn. Level 2, 4, 6, 7. Wind Psychic with the effect of if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each of the following effects of Kashira Unicorn once per turn. During your main phase, you can add one Kashira spell from your deck to your hand. And then when this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, except during the damage step, you can look at your opponent's extra deck, and if you do, banish one monster from it face down. So from what I've heard, Kashira is a big problem right now, but I heard maybe the ban list hit it, but I really don't know. Ariane, the Labyrinths of Font, level 4 Dark Fiend. You can send one normal trap from your hand or that's set on the field to the graveyard to special summon one level 4 lower fiend monster from your deck in defense position, except herself. If another monster leaves the field by your normal trap effect, except during the damage step, you can draw one card and apply this effect, and either special summon one fiend monster or set one spell or trap. You can only use one effective area in the Labyrinth Serpents once per turn. Okay, so it looks like I remember hearing that they were acting a bunch of Labyrinth support, so maybe this is what that is. Rex, Freight for Hire. Oh wow, I didn't realize they made more for hire cards. Scareclaw, Gemini Quartz. Interesting. Cool. Start going a little faster through these. Ice Shade sent out Indian Cradle. Is that a weird equip spell? Yeah, this is another reason I kind of stopped playing. Like, literal. It's taking up the entire card text to explain what the card does, and it's just once it gets to that point, I think it's a little excessive. Ice Shade, Prayer Plant, Libromancer, Decisive Battle. Some of this looks cool. Sunlit Sentinel. Mortronic Converter. Didn't realize they were still printing Mortronic cards. Exo Sister Cashtel. Or Caspitel? Caspitel. Level 4 Light Exceeds monster who requires 2 level 4 monsters. It cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special summoned from the graveyard. You can only use each of the effects of Exo Sister once per turn. If this card is exceeds summoned using an Exo Sister monster as material, neither player can special summon monsters from their graveyards for the rest of this turn. And then you can attach a material to add an Exo Sister monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's cool. I remember hearing about these, but I never actually saw them come out, so that looks neat. Amazonas Augusta. I think this is like their big new boss monster, I think. So a fusion, which is neat. Water Enchantress of the Temple. I think I remember this card being like really popular for ritual decks, yeah, I think ritual decks, but I remember this used to be like a really expensive card too, from what I remember. But its effect is, if you control an adventure token, you can special summon this card from your hand. Banish it when it leaves. You can banish this card from your hand or graveyard. Add 1 Rite of Armistier from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If you control an adventure token, you can place 1 field spell that mentions adventure token from your deck face up on your field zone. You can only use each effect of Water Enchantress of the Temple once per turn. So I'm gonna keep that card. Because I remember hearing that was actually like really good, really expensive in some things, so. Kashira Ogre, that looks neat. Grand Tusk Dragon. Romancer Agent. Sonic. Cool. This is the first 10 done. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out for the second one. I'm still gonna keep all of these cards over here. Go ahead and peel plastic off of this one real quick. Cool. And the card we get is Blackwing Armor Master. Okay. Honestly, I don't know, kind of old school. I would have preferred like a Cyber Dragon, something like that. Magician Stardust, those would be really neat. But go ahead and open up the third pack here real quick. Okay. So whatever, Labyrinth, Goo Clock, Sartic. Sartic looked interesting because it combined Drytron, which was the deck I was really interested in, and a new Branded Beast. You can stand up, Dictator of D. This looks like it belongs to the. Sorry about the coughing. The next door neighbor. That's cool. Draconic Pendulum. What is this? Starving Venom Preda Power Fusion Dragon. That is so crazy. What is it? It's a 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Level 10 Dark Dragon Fusion. 3600 attack, 2500 defense. Requires a Dark Fusion monster. I can't even tell what that card looks like just because of the rainbow foil. But anyway. It requires a dark fusion monster and another fusion monster. It's always treated as a power plant card. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, you contribute one monster on either side of the field with a predator counter. If you do negate the activation, if this fusion summon card is into your graveyard by an opponent's card, you can target one dark monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay. Not really that. Primitive Planet, Rycophobia, Therian Auricular. Interesting. Branded Explosion, Ice Shade Creation. Here you go, class. That's actually kind of neat looking. Tainted Hot Rod GT. Oh god, what is this? It's a machine flip tuner, that is certainly a Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. That is, I thought, oh hey look, it's a machine monster that can change its level. Maybe it'll be good in trains and or the rest of the effect. And I'm like, no, that is bad. Okay, so that's the first pack. I'll have to look at some of these later, see if I can. I have a bunch of cards I just kind of want to sell, just to get rid of. Alright, they're brilliant rose, other stars aligned. Did I just get the same pack? Hold on. Okay, I did. Ooh, the new Magnet Warrior. Epsilon, the Magnet Warrior. Level 4 Earth Rock. 1300 attack, 1500 defense. If it's normal or special, you can send one level 4 lower Magnet Warrior from your deck to your graveyard, accept it. And then this card becomes the name of the sent monsters. Or the sent monsters, name it to the end phase. Then special summon one Magnet Warrior or Magnet Warrior monster from your graveyard with a different name. Okay, so this looks like it's just like an easy way to cheap out the old Magnet Warrior. I forgot its name at this point, but Ice Shade Air 9. Another Geek Boy. Power Reserve, Branded Banishment. Another Runic Tip. That's interesting. And last pack. Jamming, Psychic Grove, Earth. Wow, some of these are packed almost exactly the same. That's crazy. No Monster Mismatchin. Level 4. Okay, that has to be used for something. That's such a weird. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna look just to look it up later. Another Overfusion, another Simorg, Blackwing. Never really cared for much of these. Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Interesting. Keep that for later. Scareclaw, another quartz. Okay. So, yeah, these are kind of the cards I'm gonna keep and look over just for, maybe if I decide to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll build something, but yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching.